One of the most important formulas in Algebra 1 is the quadratic formula, and it helps us find the solutions to equations that are quadratic, so they have an x squared term in them, and importantly, they have to be equal to 0, because basically what this finds are the zeros of the x-intercepts of a quadratic. So if it's set equal to 0, we're squared away that we can use this quadratic formula. You'll notice that it has a's, b's, and c's, and those, no surprise, should be our a, b, and c value in our quadratic. So we're using those same nicknames. So if I want to plug these values in, I'm going to poach out that 2 value, that 8 value, and that c value, and plug them into this equation. So here it is. I'll write it down here. It's negative b, which is negative 8, over 2a, which is 2 times 2. If you remember the first part of the quadratic formula, that's the axis of symmetry. So basically what we're saying is go to the middle of a parabola, help you visualize something like this, right? Go to the middle of the parabola. I'm going to add a little bit to that and give you your first x-intercept, and I'm going to subtract a little bit, and I'm going to give you that second intercept. So that's this plus or minus part. So it's our axis of symmetry plus or minus a certain amount. So let's figure out what that plus or minus is. So plus or minus the square root of b squared, 8 squared, minus 4 times a times c, all over 2a. So since I'm on a whiteboard, I'm just going to erase to do my simplifications, but you may want to bring it down and down. So 2 times 2, I'm just going to substitute that out. That's 4. Same thing here. 8 squared is 64. And 4 times 2 times 6 is 48. So things are looking better already. Honestly, it's this part underneath the square root that trips people up most of the time. So 48 minus 64 is 16. And the square root of 16 is 4. So I'm just doing all that simplification. So now I just have this, these two fractions. The left side, negative 8 divided by 4, that's negative 2. And 4 divided by 4 is 1. So after all that work, we have this kind of simple looking thing. The two solutions to this problem are these. Here's the first one, negative 2 plus 1. So one of our solutions is negative 1. Our second solution is negative 2 minus 1. So x equals negative 3. Try graphing this equation, y equals that, and you'll find that those are your two x-intercepts.